You train hard. Pads, sparring, strength sessions, conditioning circuits that leave you drenched. You show up consistently. You pride yourself on discipline. But somewhere around the third round, something changes. Your hands feel heavier. Your footwork loses sharpness. Your reactions are just slightly delayed. Not dramatic enough to panic, but enough to eat a clean jab you normally slip. So you assume it's conditioning. You add more sprints, more intervals, more grind. But what if the problem isn't your engine? It's the fuel you're running on? Most fighters don't gas out because they lack toughness. They gas out because their nutrition doesn't match their output. They're either underfueled, poorly timed, or simply guessing. Today, I'm walking you through what a real fighter eats in a full day. And more importantly, why each part directly affects performance. Let's break it down. A bodybuilder eats to grow muscle size. A model eats to reduce body fat. A fighter eats to produce repeatable explosive output under fatigue. That's a different demand. And if you fuel like everyone else, you'll perform like everyone else. Fighting relies heavily on glycogen, the stored form of carbohydrates inside your muscles. When you throw combinations, explode into a takedown, scramble off the cage, you're tapping into glycogen. When that tank runs low, your body doesn't shut down. It just downshifts. Power drops, speed drops, decision-making slows. It's like your nervous system switches from high performance mode to battery saver. That's why some fighters feel great in round 1 and average in round 3, even if their cardio isn't terrible. The issue isn't always conditioning, it's fuel availability. After 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your liver glycogen is reduced, hydration is slightly down, and cortisol is elevated. You don't wake up empty, but you wake up slightly under-optimized. A fighter's breakfast should rehydrate, begin restoring glycogen, and protect muscle. For example, eggs or Greek yogurt for protein, oats or rice for carbohydrates, fruit for quick glucose, water with a pinch of salt. Carbohydrates restore energy availability. Protein supports muscle repair from previous sessions. Hydration improves blood volume and circulation. Skipping this and running on caffeine alone might feel efficient, but you're stacking stress on top of stress. And if you train later that day, that early fuel sets the tone. Before training, the goal is usable energy, not fullness. About 60 to 90 minutes before a session. White rice with lean chicken. Toast with peanut butter. Banana with honey. Simple cereal with milk. Carbohydrates replenish glycogen. Low fat keeps digestion fast. Moderate protein supports muscle without slowing you down. This isn't about clean eating ideology, it's about energy timing. If you've ever felt mysteriously flat in sparring, ask yourself what you ate, or didn't eat, beforehand. Even 2% dehydration can reduce reaction speed and power output. 2%. In combat sports, that margin matters. Water throughout the day is critical. For longer sessions, electrolytes support nerve signaling and fluid balance. If your coordination drops late in training, it might not be conditioning, it might be dehydration. After training, glycogen is depleted, muscle fibers are stressed, and your nervous system is taxed. If you delay refueling, tomorrow suffers. Carbohydrates restore fuel, protein repairs tissue, fluids rehydrate, rice or potatoes with lean meat, chocolate milk, protein shake with fruit. Here's what usually happens. Monday, you feel fine. Tuesday, slightly heavy. Wednesday, flat. Thursday, you feel overtrained. But often, it's cumulative underfueling, not dramatic starvation, just small deficits stacking up. Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. Most fighters think they're eating enough until they actually track it. I've seen this over and over. Someone says they're fueling hard, but when you break it down, they're under-eating carbs by 100 to 200 grams a day. Or they think they're cutting slightly, but they're actually in a massive deficit without realizing it. Performance doesn't run on assumptions, it runs on numbers. The problem, manually tracking everything is exhausting. Weighing food, typing ingredients, logging oils. Most people quit within a week. That's when I started using Cal AI. Instead of typing meals out, I literally snap a picture of my plate, and it instantly calculates calories and macros. It takes seconds, no spreadsheets, no friction. From my experience, it's very accurate. I still double-check ingredients sometimes, especially cooking oils or sauces, because those add up fast. If something's missing, you can add it in a few taps using the food database. And my favorite feature is the barcode scanner. After training, if I grab yogurt, rice cakes, or a protein bar, I just scan it. Done. Logged instantly. It removes the mental load completely. If you actually want to know whether you're underfueling during camp instead of guessing, hit the link in the description or pinned comment and download Cal AI. Use code peakfighter for 3 days free. Try it for a couple weeks and compare how your midweek energy feels. Evenings are where most fighters sabotage themselves. You trained hard. You feel like you earned junk. But recovery isn't about reward. It's about preparation for tomorrow. Dinner should stay balanced. High-quality protein, moderate carbohydrates, vegetables, healthy fats, salmon, potatoes, large salad with olive oil. Simple and effective. Then comes sleep, the most anabolic tool you have. During deep sleep, growth hormone peaks and tissue repair accelerates. But if you go to bed severely underfed, cortisol rises and recovery suffers. A slow-digesting protein source before bed, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, casein, supports overnight repair without overloading digestion. This isn't about eating more. It's about making sure tomorrow's session doesn't start already behind. A real fighter doesn't just eat clean, they eat with intent. Morning restores, pre-training fuels, post-training rebuilds, evening stabilizes, before bed protects adaptation. When your nutrition matches your workload, conditioning feels smoother. You don't feel like you're surviving the third round. You feel prepared for it. And when your opponent starts slowing down, you don't. And that's the difference between grinding and performing. Don't overhaul everything. Tomorrow, eat carbohydrates before training. Refuel with carbs and protein immediately after. Increase hydration. Small adjustments compound, because toughness wins moments. Preparation wins fights. Train like a fighter. Fuel like one.